I've been thinking about where the timer should go. Because the place we put it last time was not perfect. Come on. Timer. How about there? We'll try that for today. Ooh, it's so pretty. There we go. Okay. What have we got? This is grass. Oh no. Oh no. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's tight. This is penalty grass going down. Reactor, okay. It's gorgeous. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Just little annoyances. Let's see, where are we supposed to go? Is that I'm going the right way, right? That transition is a little bit... pretty fucking finicky is what it is. Oh, you know what? I'm docking points. I'm docking points for some stupid ass mapping decisions. I always talk about readability with maps. And this is a perfect example. We started maybe 1 or 2 minutes late, which means we have not completed the map yet, and it has been 5 minutes. That's an issue. That's an issue. These are maps intended to be learned in 15 minutes. If it takes 5 minutes to complete it once, that's an issue. Not to mention, there are, like, tricks here. Like... I love the map, but I hate it for Cup of the Day. It's such... This is a fucking shit show. Yeah, I don't know, man. 3 minutes, 17 seconds, I'm in 1400th. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. And what happens if you don't make it here? Is there a backup plan? Or is it if you fall in, get fucked? No, there's a backup plan. Okay. But it's really rough. I'm not confident that... I'm pretty sure that's just a... If you fall in, that's a reset. I'm pretty sure. Like during a cup. Glad to see I'm alive. Sid, I have been going live every single day for the past 2 months. I just go live at noon and don't come around in the evenings. But have a good haircut. Right, of course. The blind jump transition. How could I forget about the blind jump transition? Just... No, that's right. You have to... Schedule's fucked. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing okay. I think the map is a bit of an RPG map, which I think explains why it doesn't really suit the Cup of the Day too well. Right? Some maps are more oriented towards completing the map than completing the map quickly. And this feels like that. Because, like, without a doubt, the map really evokes the feeling of going on an adventure. And, like, if not for the fact that I'm trying to very quickly learn how to drive the map very quickly, this would be incredible. I mean, I still do think it's incredible. That's a plastic wall right there. I think there's going to be a lot of DNFs. Better on the horizon. Oh, I hope whatever's going on clears up soon. So we now have 5 minutes remaining, and we have still completed the map precisely once. This is the problem with RPG maps. You can say gluten. Of course, you've only completed it once. You keep resetting. Yeah, because after you've like gone back to a checkpoint 3 or 4 times, there's absolutely no point in continuing, because I am in fact in a race. Cool looking. It looks incredible, Jenny, but I'm just pissed because Nadeo needs to stop making stupid maps be the Cup of the Day map. Like, this is just an inferior racing experience. I am in love with the map. It's gorgeous. It should not be a Cup of the Day. Three minutes, 30 seconds. If we don't improve, we're probably going to be smurfing super hard. Is that a shortcut? Much like traveling through an actual swamp, it is probably inadvisable to try to take a shortcut here. Because you're gonna get lost and confused on the way to the end, you know? Take it slow. You know, that slow, take it slow. Take it slow with your fucking super reactor. And you just feel the minute lead time I had melting away. With 2 minutes left for the map, and our current completion time is 5 minutes. Was there cruise control? Is that what happened? I don't think that we're gonna beat our time. Oh, our time is 3 minutes, 17 seconds. I'm gonna reset now. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds. That time was gonna be, okay, yeah, I think that we're gonna be in 2000. Advance apologies to Div 33 for what I'm about to do to you. Man, there's gonna be so many DNFs. This is gonna be such a disappointing cup. I'm so sad. This map doesn't deserve this. Nadeo is doing maps dirty by making maps that should not be the cup of the day be the cup of the day. People are gonna hate this experience, and then they're gonna, you know, feel that way about the map. And that's wrong, because the map is gorgeous. This is on Nadeo, not on the map. Can you imagine if the Lord of the Rings story was a fucking foot race? It's wrong. It's not correct. You shouldn't do that. This is supposed to be an adventure. They spent so much time making the whole thing, it is cruise control. Okay, so the trick is going to be stomping on the brakes before we get there. It's just wrong. Oh, also, for anybody who... Just tell me if my audio is good. Okay? I'm gonna turn the game audio up a little bit too. When I was editing my VODs, I kind of fiddled with settings. Because... Well, for one thing, whenever I started yelling... it just like cut out. And it was like a funny effect, but I don't think it was a very good effect. So hopefully you guys can actually hear me scream when I start screaming now. I still have the decibel, like I still have the limiter, but I added a compressor. Haven't heard it cut out yet? Well, I haven't started screaming yet. The limiter, I changed it from 10 decibels to 6 decibels. I turned the gain down on my XLR. And I added a compressor to my audio software for my mic. So hopefully those three things in conjunction will increase the quality of my audio. Man! And that means that the Jams of the Day is about to be an ice map followed by an RPG map. This is a disaster. It feels like Nadeo is grasping for straws to save a sinking ship and totally fucking it up. Basically, there's been format of the cup. Okay. So 15 minutes to learn and place into a bracket, and then the whole field is broken up into brackets of 64. Those lines are a bit weird. I wonder if there's a texture mod I'm missing. I don't even know whether or not we're going to be able to make this jump now. We are. Okay, barely. Oh my god. Bug slide, it says. Oh, this is the buggiest slide. We probably should have taken this time to check for double resets. But basically, after 15 minutes to qualify into a bracket, which I'm in Div 32, The field of 64 goes through rounds where 4 people, the 4 slowest times are eliminated each round, except for the first round, which no one's eliminated. So that everybody gets at least 2 rounds, which might be the number of rounds that we get today. And then once it gets down to 16, they drop it to 2 eliminations per round. And then once they get down to 8, they drop it down to 1 elimination per round. This is engine off. That is garbage. That is atrocious. What the fuck? Again, these are decisions that make sense for an RPG map and do not make sense for a racing map, because you completely remove the competitive edge by forcing people to do a reset if they mess up a little bit. It's completely fucked. This is such a poor choice. I'm so upset with Nadeo. We are going to DNF on the first round and then the second round 2 days in a row because Nadeo does not know how to run a fucking tournament. I am livid. Like, how can they be this brain dead? Like, think, Nadeo, think a little bit. Just every once in a while, just have a conversation with yourself where you go, hang on now. Maybe we should make a map where the spread between the good players and the bad players isn't 5 minutes, in consideration of the fact that after the first person finishes, everyone else has 40 seconds. Like, you have to know that a map like this is not going to do well for a cup of the day. I don't know if they're not thinking about the new player experience, but it's unbelievable. I'm so angry. I'm like, I want this game to succeed. People are talking about how, like, Trackmania is dying, and, like, games need to consider. And I think RuneScape does an amazing job of this, which is that, basically, there are 2 things. There are only 2 factors that you need to worry about in terms of ensuring that your game won't die. It is player attrition and attracting new players, okay? Player attrition is inevitable, and you shouldn't feel bad about it, right? All you can do is kind of, you know, try to make there be interesting and replayable content that people will enjoy doing. And then, you know, hope that people play it for as long as it's fun for them. And attracting new players, you need to make the game fun to start playing, right? You need to make the game fun to start playing. And RuneScape does a good job of that. And, like, even though, you know, it has, like, a subscription system, like, it has free to play, and, like, you can say, like, wow, the game kind of sucks terribly if you don't have access to all the skills. But the game would be really overwhelming for new players if they didn't, like, do that. And, like, you know, it incentivizes them to pay, which is fine, because I think that people who develop games should be paid for their effort. I'm not in love with the fact that, like, an equity firm is involved. Look at this. I came in 7th place with a PB of 1 minute and 35 seconds. And we are seeing, oh my God, with 18 seconds left, the 12th place person just passed the finish line. This is going to be the shortest cup of the day ever. Okay. It's the best map, Tib. It is gorgeous, and making this be the cup of the day is doing... Look, someone said trash track. I'm like... Making a beautiful map like this the cup of the day is doing it dirty, because people are gonna hate it. People are gonna hate the experience because it is not fun to race on a map when you don't get to finish the map. I'm like, we have a double jams of the day today, and they're both gonna be stupid because it's this and an ice map. I didn't remember which way to go. But yeah, Tip, I think that I have a skin load issue as well. So I think that if we reload the map, it'll actually be even more pretty. Yeah, there's definitely some bugged skins. I'm really excited to see it. Did you see how much I fucked up that round? I'm in 11th. People are so upset. Spelljammer said fuck this shit! Food time, Filthy, what are you having? Were you here today? How much of a load is on your skin? Have you surfed? How much? What? No, that's what I'm saying. The map is amazing. It's gorgeous. And you know what? I bet Div 1 players are like, this is so cool. This is new. I love it so much. And everybody in Div 30 is saying, fuck this map. And every time Nadeo makes a map, like, I remember what I felt like, right? I remember what I felt like when I just started playing, when there were maps where it didn't fucking matter. I couldn't finish them, right? Like, you don't want to play the Cup of the Day. You feel like the game's not for you, right? It's the same problem as OSR is focusing exclusively on PVM. People need to cater to people who are not good at games. That is a consideration that needs to be taken. And like, it is okay for the map to be hard, right? And like, that's what I'm saying. I love that Nadeo is showcasing this map, but this format is not the format to showcase this map in, because it's bad for people, you know? People are having a bad time because this was not the way that this map should have been presented to them. We're gonna run out. Here we go. Surf Lake from CS. Counter-Strike? I have never played. I'm not saying I've never played a first-person shooter. That's the wrong idea. Scare low-fat yogurt with vanilla, blueberries, strawberries, kiwi. That sounds so good. What's chocolate granola? That's so good. Oh my god. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like Deep Dip 2 would be a stupid cup of the day, right? But that doesn't make it a bad map. It just means that you shouldn't present the map in that way. And I think that Nadeo needs a lever to present maps to people to showcase them when they wouldn't make good cups of the day. And this is a perfect example of that. Same with ice. Same with the ice map yesterday. That was a nightmare map from a cup of the day perspective. And that's the thing, right? I didn't hate grinding it after the cup of the day, but it was miserable during it. And I still feel like, fundamentally, the idea of making a race through an RPG map is, like, antithetical to the purpose of the map, right? Like, you are going on an adventure. Why would you rush through going on an adventure? Like, I get that it's a racing game, but it's also just a driving game, you know? Strawberry season? How lovely. Jenny, that's a complicated question. What does it mean to still play Rooney? If you flesh out that question, I'll give you an answer. Login. But what do you mean by do I still? There's no double reset there. Is this jump completable with the... Nadeo, you didn't. I don't think, well, have I played in the last? No, I haven't played in a couple months. But I still identify as a RuneScape streamer. And, like, I'll come back. I'll come back. Yeah. I think that we're gonna give this map a score. I'm gonna look at my criteria and we're gonna use it to grade this map. And then I'm going to give that grade not to the map, but to Nadeo. Because in my book, even with the textures kind of fucked, What a mess. All right, let's get out of here. All right. So, scenery, obviously, +3, absolutely. Checkpoint placement. Honestly, in this context, I'm giving it -2. I'm giving it -2, and the reason I'm giving it -2 is that first check, there were not double respawns. That one was not completable from a double respawn. That's an issue, right? Flow, horrid, -2. Playability, horrid, -2. There's no risky fin. Creativity, like +3, I guess. So I think we're at 3, and then competitiveness, -3. Competitive -3, because I don't know if you saw that, but I made a slight mistake on transition right at the beginning of the map, then crossed a checkpoint, and that was the end of the competition. And the round before, I came in 5th. Like, a mess. Nadeo, you get a 0 out of 10. The map is a 12 out of 10. Marcus, congratulations on being first and welcome. That's fair, Jenny. Yeah. No, I don't still play. Yes, I am still a RuneScape player. Damn, I'm excited to play this one once it loads. $45 megabytes? I thought the limit was 6. Nadeo just liked it that much. They had to break the rules for such an absolutely garbage cup of the day. I'm offended. I'm offended for everyone below Div 20. Because as a reminder for how that went, right? The second time I completed the map at all, the second time I completed the map was in the second round of the eliminations after the no elimination round, right? So like, I did not finish the no elimination round. The second time I finished the map, the first time was during There Isn't Any Cake, and I'm so sorry, Phil. Can't you be the one to be the cake in the kitchen that you want to see in the world, Filthy? Make your roommates a cake. You know, like the first time I finished the map was in Qualies. I got 3 minutes. The second time was the second round of the like rounds, and I PB'd by 1.5 minutes. You should not be able to PB by 1.5 minutes during the rounds of a cup of the day. That's a problem. That's an issue. That will require you baking? Go bake a cake. Tip, that is not what I meant. Hey, Trackmania? Trackmania, are you okay, bud? Well, they did do it to themselves, Tip. Think about it, right? They went, okay, hear me out now. Okay, just hear me out. What if we get everybody who play this game to all at once download this file? Hear me out now. We host a tournament. and start it by asking everybody to download a 50 megabyte file. Okay, just about 5,000 people, just all exactly same time. Do you think I should cancel and retry? Because I'm going to be honest, if it's continuing at this rate, I don't think it's going to be ready before we have to leave for the jams of the day. That's correct, Jenny. I'm not done playing it just because the tournament's over. Like I said, this map is going to thrive in a different context, especially if it's like skinned correctly. I'm super excited to see it with fresh eyes that are not trying to do a race on it. Yeah, Filthy? I'm gonna try it. But is it gonna, you know, like, it's not gonna restart from the middle if I do that. Do you guys want to do something while it downloads? Pedro? Gotta be bugged. It's moving. It's moving. Right? Yeah, you can see it creeping up. You can see, lean way into the monitor, take a good peek. That is a moving loading bar. I'm pretty sure they have one copy of this file and they're hosting it like on a dial-up modem. I mean, that's what they get, right? That's what they get. Because, like, that's the thing. This is a format where everyone starts playing at the exact same time. Do you remember back in the day, there'd be flash games that were like trolls that would, oh, we can do the Rundle too. Good point, Jenny. Are y'all ready? All right. Any guesses? What do we think? Just an NPC. Let's do Lizardman Shaman. I feel like it's so far at the edge of the map. They're going to give us a direction that it's in. We should start with something that was made like around 2007 to 2010. Wait, I guess nothing was made. Aubrey? Aubrey's a good guess. I guess there was nothing made between 2007 and 2014. What's his name? Oh, Aubrey doesn't count, apparently. Mage Dude? What about the King Rolls? Region southwest of Mistalin? Feldip Hills? Lower combat level than 188. Should we do like a Ogre Shaman? Do we know when those were made? I think it's only like Void Knight? Nah, I mean, what about Rants? Oh, it's a human, right. Okay, a human without a combat level. How did I forget that it was a human? Northeast of Feldip Hills? It's probably cheating to look at a map, right? You think like Intrana? That's like where Intrana is. Karamja? True, true. Isn't Karamja east of Intrana or Feldip Hills though? Jungle, that's way south. That's way south. Trust me, I've spent a long time looking at the RuneScape map. Jungle Forester is south of Feldip Hills, especially Rance, which is way at the north of Feldip Hills. Like Brimhaven? It could be, but I'm telling you, Rance is pretty far. I'm pretty sure Rance is directly west of Brimhaven. I think it's in Toronto. Can't see this one. Fair enough. It is northeast of Feldip Hills, southeast of Varrock. It could be Remington. It could be Remington. Two pixels per letter. There you go. How many is that? We get that. There you go. Look at all those pixels you got. Sorry about the not being able to see. You people are in the way. Who's in Remington? Surely they don't have Anna and Hangle. You people. Chat. Gluten getting canceled for treating chat like second-class citizens. Come on, there's gotta be Father. What about the dude? The Picard dude. What's the Picard dude's name? Do you know who I'm talking about? An Enlightened Journey? What's his name? This is super duper niche. Does anybody know? I don't want to look it up. Father Eric? Is it Eric? But there was no fathers. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm gonna RuneScape Picard. August. He's not in there. There's a bunch of things that are not in there. It's NA. Is there another? But there are no father characters. Tyndall? Tyndall's not in there. Trawler person? I don't think the trawler person has a name. Ooh, it could be. But is it like it'd be north if it were in Artie? Are there any named characters in Brimhaven? Let's try Brimhaven. Yeah, the agility dude's not a name though. One Eye, maybe? I don't hear my answer. Jackie? No Jackie. Normal my ass. Captain Izzy No Beard. Northeast of Karanja. Cedrador? Is that? No. Yeah? Yeah? No, there's no way Cedrador was in the game after 2004. Right? He's gotta be earlier than that. I don't want to miss the jams of the day. Melzar? That's also not after 2004. Are you kidding? I'm pretty sure that was in the game, like, in, like, what was it called? Like the, like, pre old school, whatever. RuneScape Classic. Wasn't it? Unnote NPC in Remington? There's a guess. What's his name? Is it like Piles or something? Files? Not on the list. Remember, after 2004. Diango? There's no way that's southwest of Varrock, though, right? Count Draenor? That's in the right direction. No, he has a combat level. You know, it could be... Try Ava? I'll try Ava. Oh. So I just missed the gender. Further than Ava. Between 2004 and 2006. Damn. Between Izzy No Beard, practically exactly between these two. It's gotta be Remington. Remington's in Misthalin, right? Oh, is there an Azarnia? Crandor? What's no one in Crandor? Grace? No, between 2004 and 2005. That is highly... No, it's a human, though. The Makeover Mage? Port Sarum? Could be. The makeover... No, because if it were the Makeover Mage, it would have been right for male and female. Which is experiment other... Fucking A. Turiel. No, that's not... One of the... I think it might be Sir Tiffy. Let's do Sir Amic, because if it's him, right? If it's not him, then Sir Tiffy will be northeast of him, but Remington will be southwest of him. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that, say, it's not in Misthalin. I don't know what I was expecting. 2001, though. Southwest of Falador. In 2004 to 2006. In Azarnia. Male human. Southeast, did I say southwest? Malignus Mortifer? Malignus Mortifer? I think it's Malignus Mortifer. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Fuck, it's Malignus Mortifer. That's so bad. 5, 6 guesses? 6 guesses? Fucking tragic. Jesus. How we doing? We're almost done. Hi, Soli. You want to join us for the Rundle? There's an expert mode. I'm not going to waste this loading tip. We're not doing it again. Also, he's doing yesterday's first, which was the ice map, and frankly, I don't mind missing that. I just want to make sure that the expert mode isn't, like... Wow. It's not. It's a different person, but male human. Wow, that's a little bit... Of course it is. Of course both of them were male humans, right? Before 2005, in like Kandarin, a male human. Expert mode. Do you think it adds more people? It's weird that you can use this. I kind of want to not. Oh, it's done. Okay, we can do that later. It's so pretty. Oh my god, we didn't even know. It is like a super duper RPG map though, right? Remember the last RPG map we had? I'm just anti-RPG map for Cup of the Day. I think it's a mistake every time. That's a bit dark. That corner's a bit dark. Did you see that mud? It's so fucking... So pretty, man. There needed to be some signage for that. But again, right, it's different for RPG maps. Because, like, it's an adventure. It's okay to, like, explore. It's okay for there to be kind of wonky stuff. Right? You wanna find the route. It's like complaining about bad signage on an adventure is like complaining about a khaki map being hard. Harder? That's okay though. Right? It's all the detail. I'm in love with this map. I think it's gorgeous. I want to get silver. I don't know how doable gold is. Let's check on jams because we're going to have a tournament on this map in a little bit. I don't know what happens if you show up late. Oh my god, no way. I think we just missed it. It's letting me participate. Oh my lord. Oh no. We almost managed to complete a run. Wait, I thought that was... Oh, man. I thought that was the Noah Lim round. I almost managed to complete this during a competition one time. That's funny as hell. That was my best ever Jams of the Day placement, and we DNF'd. That was the third place performance? That was 2 seconds. That was 2 seconds faster than my PB. That's... that wasn't gold. That was silver time. It came in third. We're down to second elimination round. Wait, no. This is the third elimination round. We're down to 9 people. Already 2 DNFs in this round. Two more people who need to get in. Did he finish? He's in 6th. Okay, they made it. Give me uppies. Lily, uppies is still there. I'm gonna work on the decoration for uppies after the Jams of the Day, though. Yeah, I just feel like... Make a cake, Filthy, and then mail me some. Jenny, this is an ice map. They are brutally difficult, but very satisfying if you manage. Yeah, I am. Jenny, so Jams does the Cup of the Day after party, which despite the fact that the map was kind of garbage, I still want to do it because I do like the map and I do like competing. And it'll be a little bit less of a shit show now that we've practiced it a little bit more. It's the speed learning on RPG maps that's the biggest issue. It'll also be a shit show because in the Jams of the Day, you only have 15 seconds after the first person finishes. So, ship cake to gluten tip, absolutely. Ooh, right back at you, meme. But yeah, we're just waiting for basically Spelljammer doesn't stream on Thursdays. So on Fridays, he does the Thursday one, then the Friday one. This was the Cup of the Day yesterday. Sorry, we can see the whole field. Yeah, all of these guys are incredibly good at the game, but it's a super duper difficult map style. Oh, I think that was serious. It was indeed. Another, yeah, no, that's, yeah, he DNF'd. Skylar just has to finish the map, which Perry could win it right now by completing the map quickly. Because Guyler is he's got 9 seconds. 3, 2, there will be a final round. Incredible. Yeah, I mean, I've had yogurt and berries and granola before as well. It's probably, I don't know what that flag is actually. I also don't know, is this the Iceland flag? Damn, Perry pulling ahead just for a sec. Touching the grass, slowing down a little bit. Those lines are so clean though. It's gonna come down to the last turn. Perry nicked a corner. Austria? So in that case, it is German-esque, right? So it'd be Geiler? Geiler? Geller? Any guesses? Germanic? Yeah, but isn't Germanish better? All right. We have 5 minutes to warm up. People are saying it's harder with the mod loaded. I think some people don't like the sort of highly textured RPG maps. Because, I mean, Jenny said it, right? It makes it feel like it's harder. That doesn't really bother me at all. I suppose it might be annoying if I didn't learn it without them already. But since I already kind of know the lines, it's not that big of a deal for me. If it were flipped 90 degrees, it'd be Peru? What would? What? Okay. Oh. Oh, really? I apparently don't really know what the Peruvian flag looks like. Apparently the Austrian flag sideways, though. We played it enough times that we can start thinking about racing lines. You know, sometimes. And then sometimes we'll think about not crashing. Can we please just... Nope. Same, Lily, same. Also, same tip, same. I am really curious about how I'm going to perform in this one. Because from the field, it looks like not a lot of fans of the RPG map. And the thing is, right, in order to not get eliminated after the first round, I would need to complete within 15 seconds of the first person completing the map, which I think is a pipe dream. But if I complete more checkpoints than other people faster, and they also get eliminated, then they'll get eliminated in a lower position than me. So we might have another situation where we manage top 16 despite not actually finishing a round. Solely if you can hear me, the map is easier. If you can't, see the mod. And honestly, it looked pretty damn good without the mod loaded. Hard. No time to learn. Oh yeah, it looks gorgeous. Great RPG map. Incredible RPG map. It's gorgeous. I love it. Terrible, terrible cup map. This is not the format for this kind of map. Oh no. That's bad, that's bad. This is the no elimination round, which is good. I'm gonna be pretty fine. If we manage to stay in, or at least if we manage to continue clearing checkpoints in a reasonable time frame, as in not crashing, it'll be kind of fun to watch the attrition as the number of cars that have yet to crash, because I'm kind of at the back of the cars that have yet to crash, I'd say. Just seeing them kind of tick down as less and less people manage to clear each checkpoint safely. Almost. Yeah, Sully. It's gonna be a bad one. 15 seconds. You got 15 seconds. No shit. Okay. I'm not making that mistake again. Just gotta clear it. Fuck! Ah, that's such a long one. "14 seconds. You can clear a couple more checkpoints." That's so sad. That's it. Ah. 16th place? I got points in the gems of the day. He's got like a tournament that goes over like time. And I got points on both maps today, and I didn't complete it either time. That is so funny. Nadeo, fix your shit. Fix your shit immediately. Please, I want to enjoy your game. Just make it less garbage. Okay, GG. We'll watch a couple rounds, just because it's kind of funny. Hunt for silver? You and me both. That's the thing. It's a fun map. It's even a fun map to hunt. It's just a stupid map for racing. Did I see that correctly? Yeah, I never once used that plastic wall. Oh, Dan fell back. Well, it'll be a matter now about whether Ghostly can finish within 15 seconds of the front. I think he might have it. It'll be very close, though. That wasn't great, that turn. I think he's... Oh, that's it. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. Actually, 5 people were eliminated. Right at the end. That's so sad. I saw... Was it Perry? I think he snicked the corner of that, not too far behind the field, though. Couple of bad penalty grass slides, and he's back in it. That might have been a reset from Mushi right there. Oh, you fell behind Wolfie again, though. Oh, bad slide out. Right after a checkpoint. Yeah, that explains how they were getting all that speed. That's useful. I'll go ahead and use that one. Alright, I think Mushi looks like 3 seconds behind, pretty safely out of the field. Ooh, that's a bad crash from Perry. Several people. I just slow right the heck down for this section. 10 seconds left. This killer's gonna make it. Just barely. 2 eliminations. Oh, it's kind of bad. 123 is not, that's gold. Silver's 134. Close field. Mushi a little slow with the first transitions. He picked up everything he lost through those little tech chicanes. Wolfie gains a lot of speed at that spot every round. Okay. Good luck to the competitors. I hope they do well. Let's get silver and then get to decorating. Wait, Soli, have you seen Uppies yet? I honestly want to play this with no ghosts. Uppies. Sorry, I made a new map. All right, let's see if there's anything to know. Haven't played it yet. I'm working on decoration if you want to wait until the final thing. I just needed a little bit of play testing. Using that bump to turn. Inside. Minimize touching that dirt there. Oh, that's disgusting. Those drifts are filthy. Jesus. He's carrying way more speed than feels possible. It's insane. Trying to turn as little as possible on that penalty grass. No way, really? With all that's insane. That's crazy. You guys don't know. That's insane. That's unbelievable. That's AT? Oh my, wait, okay. 2 people in the world have AT. That's disgusting. That's a disgusting author time. That's nasty. Shame on him. Oh, they said a bug slide there. Well, fucking how? There we go. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna need a little bit more. I mean, it's crazy that you've already gotten that. I'm gonna try this at speed. It's a really cool map. That's what I think. I think like this kind of like trick maps are awesome. I think that they're incredibly fun to drive. They're incredibly fun to hunt. You know? But part of that's just because you know they're hard going in. You know? So you don't feel bad about the fact that just the majority of runs end in DNFs. But like, you can't have the majority of runs ending in DNF if it's a competition. It just doesn't work. $128. How about that? Do we think 5.6 seconds off of that is possible? I think I can improve it a little bit. I like that I'm 4th in the breadbasket and also 4th in Wisconsin, which means that my club is roughly as competitive as the state of Wisconsin. Damn. You may have a shortcut? Do you mean on uppies? Oh, you may have shortcut uppies. Sorry. I should not have named it an emote. That was on me. My bad. That was slow. Ah, heck, that was too far left. It might be a classic case of beginner's luck. Here we go. Well, we figured out that drift at least. Link, good to see you. How'd you do on the cup of the day? You picked a good day to not play. I'll leave it there. RPG maps do not make for good cups. You should definitely play the track for a little bit, though, because it's super fun. You saw it and you were like, nah. That's the curse of being a streamer. I don't have a choice. I guess I could, like, take a peek at the map before starting stream. But that's no fun. Can you imagine just putting the Discord no stream today? Map sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, Zoli. Did you lag at all on Fuji? And this is way bigger. But when I was adding blocks and like adding complexity in objects, I was super worried about it. Mapping? Yeah. A little lag, but wasn't too bad? Okay. Because that's like the object load was something like 30,000. And they recommend to keep it around 8 to 12. So, I was worried. It's good to hear that you had a little bit. But, I mean, I guess it's not good to hear that you had a little bit, but it's good to hear that you didn't have more than a little bit. There were optimizations to be made that I didn't know about because it was, in fact, my first map. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that on low settings too? Sorry. With plus 23 speed. Yeah, I think that if I ever make an RPG map, I'll probably pick a low poly aesthetic, just because they tend to be bigger, and you don't want to, you know, limit who can play it. Dude, this turn is so blind. It's so blind and so narrow. Yes. Without auto. Yeah. A piece of advice. Try playing in camera 2. Camera 2 makes a lot of sections less bad. Can't play in Cam 2 in general. Just wait until you get to the snow tubes. If you're playing in camera 1, you're not gonna like it. But yeah, that is one of the things that I need to learn how to do, where the other one is custom double respawns. Because, I don't know if you've tried to double respawn yet, but it respawns you upside down. Beautiful, gorgeous, excellent, the very best. Minus 1.7 seconds. Wait, Sully, are you talking about uppies or are you talking about this? Because mine... Because for this one, big agree, and for mine, mine has a really bad camera situation. But what I was saying with that part is normally I'd hate a turn like that. It's blind as hell, and like it's just not good, right? But on an RPG map, especially one like this, where it really feels like that's what the aesthetic and the vibe that the map gives is going on an adventure. Right? It's a very adventure-y map. And I love that. But bad for a race. So in that sense, not like I don't really have a problem with that turn. Like this turn right here. And like just generally like and tricks. I don't think that racing maps should have tricks in them. Maybe a trick for the risky fin, which is what I do. No tricks in racing modes. So when I say tricks, I like obviously drifting slides, like neo slides, speed sliding, like ice slides, whatever. Yes, but like this map, that quarter pipe thing is a trick. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Would you consider a bug slide to be a trick? I mean, that bug slide's pretty okay. It's pretty minor, and if you mess that up, you don't really lose much. I think to me, like, the difference between a line and a trick is really, it's about difficulty and about consequences. And I guess less about what you're actually doing. Like, I think that tricks are things that you won't necessarily be able to complete every time. Like, unless you're very, very good. And they're very all or nothing. Like, basically everything on Deep Dip 2 is a trick to me. Just like a narrow jump or like a regular drift into a narrow thing is kind of a trick to me. Yeah, that's what I'm like, to me, these little like walkie transition things feel like tricks, This bug slide feels like a line. Because again, if you screw up the bug slide, it's not really that bad. But those wacky things, if you screw those up, you are in the water. And like I've said before, if you fall into the water there, you can no longer complete the next checkpoint. That's a trick to me. This right here, this drift into this narrow run feels like a trick to me. Because it's either you get it and you're going fast, or you screwed up and you can't progress. This right here, this thing, it feels like a trick to me. Because basically what things like that do is if you have a sort of pass-fail condition on an element of your map that's going to force someone to do a reset, you've ruined the competitiveness of the map, because if someone screws up one of those, the map is over, right? They have lost. And like, it sucks when 10 seconds into the map, you already know who's getting eliminated. That's not a good competition. Like, that's sort of my only gripe with tech as a map style, is they really like those W turns, which have a tendency to, if you mess them up, make you slam face first into a wall. Which is, that's a checkpoint respawn, right? It's super blind, yeah. 126. I feel pretty good about that. I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then I think that we're gonna get to mapping.